The next question is by brother Shahil Deori from India. He's a non-Muslim. Hi, Dr. Zakir. I am 17 years old. I want to accept Islam, but can I accept Islam after I turn 20? Because I don't think that my parents will support me if I accept Islam now. But the Shahil has asked a question that he's 17 years old and he wants to accept Islam. He's convinced with the teaching of Islam, but he feels that his parents won't accept him. That's the reason he wants to accept Islam after 3 years, when he's 20, where he can stand on his own feet. My reply to your question, brother, is that if you are convinced with the teaching of Islam and you agree Islam is the best religion, I would suggest accept Islam immediately. Because we don't know how long will we live. I cannot guarantee whether I will see tomorrow or not. So my advice to you is that if you are convinced with Islam, accept it immediately as soon as possible. And when you accept Islam, you need not proclaim it to the world. Since you're 17 years old and you feel that your parents will not support you, I would say that at least wait till the age of 18. Maybe you will become 18 after a few months, or maybe after 6 months, maximum maybe a year. Till that time, accept Islam, you do your farais, you pray salah, and if after the age of 18, when 18 is the legal age in India, where you become an adult, and no one can stop you from following any faith, maybe that's the time you can tell your parents, or if you yet want to hide, you can hide, but see to it that you follow the farais. But natural, if you do not proclaim to the world or do not proclaim to your parents or to your family that you have become Muslim, it will be more difficult for you to practice Islam. So my suggestion would be that you can convey the message that you have accepted Islam and tell them. But if you feel that it's going to be a big problem for you, it is permitted that you hide from them. And it's not required that you will wait till you get a good job where you can earn a good living and then you proclaim Islam. It's not required. The moment you realize it is the best religion, accept it. You may or may not convey it to your parents, but my suggestion would be that when you reach the age of 18, you also convey to your parents and do dawah to your parents. I'm sure, inshallah, they will not be as angry as you feel. You may never know, they will accept. You may never know, you may be the zariya to convince your parents to accept Islam. Now, when you accept Islam and you proclaim to your parents, you have a bigger opportunity for doing dawah. You being the son of your parents, it becomes your duty that if you have found the truth, you should also convey the truth to your parents. So my suggestion would be that the moment you reach the age of 18, you accept Islam today. Tell to your parents at the age of 18, you can show them my video cassettes, talk to them politely. But my one request is that when you accept Islam, you have to be more kind to your parents. You have to be more courteous to them. Follow everything what they say, unless those things which are against Quran and the sayings of the Prophet. Only those things which are against the Sharia, only those things you don't follow. Other things you should follow more strictly. For example, you don't like blue color and your mother likes blue color and they say, son, wear blue color. You wear blue color. Even though you don't like it, wear it, because wearing blue color is accepted in Islam. It is mubah. See to it that you love your mother more, that you love your mother more, that you care for her more, you take care of her and you talk to her more, be kind to her more. She should see what's happened to my son. How come he's become more kind, more merciful, more loving? Then you should say, this is because this is what my religion teaches, that paradise lies beneath the feet of my mother. I have to respect my mother. I have to love my mother. I have to love my father. So there should be a drastic change in your behavior towards the good, not towards the negative. So much so that they should think, oh, what has happened to my son? He's become so good. And they should also start loving the religion of Islam. Inshallah, I pray to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that may give you the courage to accept Islam as soon as possible, and may give you the hikmah to dawah to your parents. And I pray to Allah that may He get your parents and your family also to the straight path.